Okay, so I'm here to talk about a problem that I've been seeing around, really revolving around anime content in general, or just, yeah, anime content in general. And the problem that I'm seeing here and with different other YouTubers doing anime content is anime reactions. And from what I see, a lot of people hate, and I mean hate, being described or being put in a section of an anime reactor, even though they are known for their reactions to that said anime opening, anime endings, or whatever they did that made them big or that made them really be out there in the audience of YouTube or really out there in their algorithm. I feel like the problem that I'm seeing here is that these YouTubers or YouTubers don't want to be prescribed as an anime reactor, even though that they're known for that. They try so hard to switch out to something that they want to do and they want to be able to create, while also trying to create content about anime on the side, but also not being known as an anime reactor. When I see like these types of channels that react to anime, they're usually reacting to so many bunch of animes. They haven't react to any animes at all, so they try to take on this so much amount of anime during this whole week. They create a Patreon, they do all this, and for me it seems so tiring doing all of that. I feel like reacting to anime and doing that, it's so much, especially with animes that are not even good. Like, a lot of anime reactors are out there reacting to some animes that don't do well, and that, to me, it just doesn't seem like they enjoy in a certain way or form. I feel like they're just reacting to it because they're obligated to, because it's a new series and the audience is just telling them to react to it. I feel like when seeing these people that do anime reactions, they look for something that is popping. They look for something that is the hot topic of it. So like, say the season of Spy X Family, a lot of people are doing it because it's the talk of the town, it's the talk of the fucking season for anime. So everyone's doing Spy X Family. It's getting them views, it's getting them whatever. Of course they enjoy the show, but they're doing something to really get them out there in the platform. And I feel like that's kind of the problem. They're not doing something that they enjoy. They're not reacting to something. Maybe they do enjoy it, but they're just reacting to animes and just anime that they think that are popping and that are doing well. And at those animes that are not doing well, they usually drop it or they just try to continue it until it's done. And that's just so tiring to me. And that's just kind of the problem, the cycle that I'm seeing throughout so many of these YouTubers and stuff like that. They hate doing these. They don't hate it, they just get burnt out from doing these reactions. I have a friend out there that does this type of stuff and is pretty popular for doing this stuff too, but it just doesn't feel like doing it anymore and just wants to switch to something entirely. And again, it's hard to do that because people already prescribe you as a reactor, as an anime reactor, because that's what you're known for. That's how you gain these subscribers in the first place, from your reactions to anime. And again, man, people just want to branch out. These people that react to anime want to branch out into something different. They just don't want to be an anime reactor. They don't want to be prescribed as it. And some people do. Some people may like to be prescribed as an anime reactor, and that's fine. But it's just, there's a cycle that I'm seeing here, and that I just saw today too, that like a video about like how they just don't like to be prescribed as an anime reactor, and it just got me like, this has been happening so many times. Many of these famous YouTubers are getting burnt out from anime. They think anime is now boring in a certain way and they just want to do other things. And I get that, like, anime is boring, especially like the seasons that are coming up too. I feel like this season of anime was just boring. It was plain. Last season, I think so too. I thought it was plain and boring. There were not many animes out there that interest me in any sort of shape or form. A problem that I'm just seeing in this community, or just really this anime reactions or content, is that it's just a lot of people are just like burnt out. They're done. And I feel like that's the problem. The anime content in general. I feel like once you start in that area, it's so hard to get out of, and it just sucks. And that's why like a lot of people, or just some people in general, just tell you to not start doing anime content, because then that's what you're gonna be prescribed as. You're not gonna be anything different, or it's gonna be hard to try to prescribe you as something different. It's just something I had in my mind recently. I wanted to speak out about it because I just been seeing this everywhere and everywhere. Everyone faces this. You know, people do anime reactions because I feel like for me, that's just the easiest type of content ever. I feel like doing anime reactions has to be one of the most easiest things you can do, but definitely again one of the most easiest things to get burnt out on. And it just sucks. It sucks being burnt out on something that you enjoy doing, but as you do it for so long, it's just boring. That people just again try to branch out to like shows, like actual TV shows, because there's like so little anime that people are really just uninterested in seeing a reaction of, and usually a lot of these reactions just seem to be so overreacted, and that's the kind of problem I have with some of these reaction channels in general. And I feel like that's probably their general reaction, that's probably how they think. And for me, I just feel like they're overreacting to the point where, like, yeah, it was crazy, but man, you really gotta react this way. And again, man, it's probably the way that they react. I'm not gonna look down on them just because of the way they react. If that's how they react and that's how they genuinely feel, or just are actually playing me and playing the audience like a fiddle, they're doing a great damn job with it. But again, wanted to come out here, speak about it, just the general problem of anime content and really making anime content in general. Yeah, that's all I had to say, and I'll catch you all later. So peace out.